Hey guys, what's going on? It is Dan Lags, and welcome back to episode number 7 of Constructing Los Angeles, season number 2. Welcome back, guys. I'm back here on the city today, ready to continue to make some building progress. And one thing to note about the upgraded city texture pack, check this out, guys. We took the natural texture pack light blue wool and put it in the city texture pack. Cause why not, right? I really like that, actually. I've never really loved the light blue theme of the city texture pack, but I think the natural light blue wool looks way better, so that is a fantastic upgrade. But yeah, the city texture pack, I mean, it's been changed pretty much in between every episode. There's been updates coming out like multiple times a week, so like I pretty much have stuff to show at the beginning of like every episode, which is kind of crazy. Right here, if you're wondering what this block is, that would be diorite, so that's pretty cool. Some other things that have been changed. Right here we have this is actually brown hardened clay, so it's like dark bricks. Love this. Love that. That's awesome. Definitely, I might switch out the color of those garage doors, but I might not, honestly. I do really like the way they look with the brick. I'm just not sure yet, but I would definitely want to keep that that color there. That's really nice. But anyway, guys, today I'm going to work on the beach. You guys saw me at the towards the end of last episode, in fact, working on this area. So today I'm going to continue working on it. It's coming together, decently. I mean, it's a little bit harder than I thought to build this. So what I'm gonna do actually is just fly to the other side of the map real quick and just take a look at the old beach that I did, because I felt like that one turned out really good, and if I could just make it, similar to that one, I'd be pretty much happy. All right, so we're over here at the beach. One key thing to note about the beach is that there's levels to it. So we have kind of like the sea level right here, and then there's 1 block up, 2 blocks up, 3 blocks up, 4 blocks up, 5 blocks up, going all the way up to the the boardwalk here. So I definitely want to do something similar to that with the other side of the ocean, but I definitely want to change it a little bit because I still want to add that sand dune design. I kind of have an idea for that in my head, but I'm not 100% sure how it's going to come together just yet, but it's coming along. But I just love the original beach here, especially with the new upgrade to the texture pack. With you can see the the ocean line there with the clouds in the distance. It looks honestly like really realistic, and then with the pier over there. One thing I need to swap out though is, if you guys notice, these fences over here are white now, which is so nice, right? Spruce fences are actually white, which is like a really good modern feature. It's something that we're going to be using a lot, and I think I showed this last episode, but if I show you guys acacia fences and acacia fence gates are actually like a white picket fence, which is just, I mean, let's be real here, guys, this is just unbelievable. So like, look at that. Like, I showed this in my last episode, like, briefly, but I think that if we have these right here as like these like white rods there, I don't think we need to switch out the spruce ones. I think they're fine with like the regular color they were. The main reason why I say that is because there's a lot of little spruce things that have been changed. Like, for example, like this right here is kind of out of place now. There's another thing as well. I think it's the like the tall trees in the plaza area are now kind of swapped out. So I think we could probably put those back to the way they were. But we'll just have to wait and see on that one. This is the new packed ice, by the way. Love this. This is just perfect. I think packed ice should be blue, so this is really nice. I'm a fan of that 100%. It makes this house look just that much better. All these houses actually have been, some of the main blocks have been changed. So right here we have the new polished granite, which is cool. I really like that block. Obviously, I already mentioned the light blue wool. We got the bricks, which I mentioned, and so many of these blocks are getting swapped out, and they just look so much better. So it's really good. And we're still keeping your standard city texture pack blocks the same. So for example, we have the cobblestone is the same. That's never going to be changed. The stone is the same. That's never going to be changed. Lots of those kind of things are like never going to be swapped out, because we still want to keep the same city texture pack theme. But one thing that's, I think, is a bug in the texture pack right now, and this is the reason why we haven't released a texture pack yet, because we're trying to make it perfect for the final version. But as you can see, for some reason stone blocks are affected by biome, so that's something that definitely needs to be patched up. That's definitely not how we want it, so that will be fixed later. But anyway, let's actually do some building, because this is constructing Los Angeles, not looking at Los Angeles. I think I've said that many times before, but let me fly back over to the other side of the world and continue working on this. I've been mainly building in this area of the map, just because I'm trying to do like one thing at a time. And I just think it's a little bit better for me to do it that way than kind of just jumping around. So I'll work on this for a little while, and then I'll probably move over to something else. But as of right now, this is going to be, you know, the area I'm building in. And again, like I said last episode, every house is the same right now. These are all going to get switched out. The only one that's going to stay that way is this first one over here. The only reason why I have all these houses copied and pasted is because I like the way it looks when... It's just easier for me to visualize the area when all these plots are filled. So that's why we have it like this. But anyway, let's actually do some work here, guys. So one thing I need to do is open up some space here for some parking spots. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'll have it run down to like right here, and I'm just going to quickly do a set 0 right real quick. Do a quick set 0. And then I'm actually going to do a little lining of some gray wool running through here. Let's do it to like right there. Let's do a set 35:7. There we go. And let me see, is that leaking into the inside here? Nope, we should be good. Okay. So the reason why I'm doing that is because I want to add some parking spots. I'm actually going to grab some light gray wool carpets. And I want to do some diagonal parking spots. I don't really do this in Minecraft very often, but it's a design that I actually really like. I just haven't really done it very often. So something kind of like that. And you kind of just have that theme throughout. So it's kind of 1 block and then 2 and then another 1. And then it's just basically 3 blocks away from each other, right? And those are the parking spots that kind of like wrap, or that go all the way down, and they're more of curved parking spots. I really do like those, so that's something I'm going to do. And you see those a lot more around the beach area. I'm not really sure why, at least, you know, where I go to the beach. Almost all the parking spots are kind of like curved like this. I'm not really sure why they do that. If it's just like, you know, it saves space or something, I'm not sure. If it's easier to park instead of going straight in, I don't know. I have no idea, but it's so cool. So I'm going to be doing that. I don't think I've ever done parking spots like this before. I've seen them done in Minecraft before, and I think they're cool. I don't know if that's the best way to do them. Maybe they need to be a little bit longer because, you know, curves in Minecraft are always a little wonky. But I'll keep going with it and see, you know, how it comes together. But basically, the boardwalk here, we don't really need a sidewalk next to the boardwalk. That's just too many places to walk. So we'll just stick with the boardwalk. We don't really need a sidewalk on this side of the street. However, on this side of the street, we're going to keep the sidewalk. We're going to put in some street lights maybe today. I want to put in some trees as well. The whole 9 yards. And as you can see, it is raining here in Los Angeles. Not a big fan. It never rains in LD, so we're just going to quickly do a weather set. I think I should probably get around to adding in some, you know, plugins that actually like turn the weather off completely, because, you know, having to just like set, you know, the weather to 1,000,000 seconds of clear is probably not the best way to do it. So eventually I'm going to figure that out. Again, guys, still a console pleb, still a PC noob. Don't know what I'm doing, but that's okay because I'm still building stuff. All right. It doesn't matter what platform I'm on, I can still build. Okay, so that'll be good there for some parking spots. We just added like 20 of those about. And really what I got to do now is just kind of refine the entrance to this boardwalk, because as of right now, it's just kind of sloppy, right? I started off with something, and I'm just like, I don't know if this looks good or not. But we got to make it a little bit, making more sense. So how about we move it over here, right? So let me get it like right in the middle of this intersection. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 blocks going across. I'm actually going to quickly grab some light gray wool here. I'm just going to make myself a little crosswalk here, just because, you know, we need one, right? We're going to need one. So let's put that in. We don't need a street light or anything like that in this area. I mean, it's just chill beach area. But we definitely need some crosswalks. Like, that's not even a question. And what I'm going to do is these crosswalks, at least where they're going to kind of connect to, is going to influence where the boardwalk entrance is. I think that's probably the best way to do it. That way, you know, it organizes the flow of the pedestrians. You feel what I'm saying here? So we'll have this run down to like right here. Again, those parking spots, they can be moved. It's okay. All right, so let's go ahead and kind of swap this out here. But yeah, just like slowly but surely working. I let you guys down. I didn't upload. Well, actually, that's not true. I'm uploading this video today, which tomorrow is Friday, which was the last time I uploaded a video. So it's been 6 days instead of 7. So slowly but surely, guys. Slowly but surely, it's coming together. God, this is not good. But anyway, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm a little bit busy. Don't always have time to do some building, but that's all right. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some blocks here. I'm going to use these right now. And I think I'm going to do a 3-block opening here in the boardwalk. But the question is, what should I do with this? I think I'm going to do kind of like a stepping part right there. I don't know what to call it. But we'll do that there. Let's actually jump a block. We'll place this here. Have this go across. We need to get rid of some of these parking spots. They're kind of in the way. We'll move them. Don't worry. We'll fix them up. It was just kind of an idea that I needed to start with. But I do like the sand dune idea that I did last episode, guys. Obviously, last episode was a post-commentary, so it wasn't 100% about the building. But I started off with these sand dunes, right? And by the way, this blue block here, oh, that is vibrant. Man, you guys, like, oh my gosh, that is a vibrant color. I love it, though. Anything vibrant. I mean, honestly, vibrant is good in Minecraft. I think it just adds. So I'm not even going to be, I'm very happy about it, honestly. But anyway, here's what I'm going to do for this boardwalk entrance. I think I'm going to do it like that instead. It's way easier than like this complicated turning design that I did. So let's just try to, you know, mix this up a little bit and see what we can come up with here. I don't know if this is going to look better or not. I really just don't know. But anyway, let's go ahead and grab some wood. Let's see. The oak wood is still what I like to go with, honestly, even to this day. I could go with some spruce wood. Spruce wood has been changed. It's a little bit darker. I'm a fan. Or maybe it wasn't changed. I don't know. It definitely looks different, so I'm assuming it's changed. But let's just go with the oak wood just because I think it looks a little bit more beachy. So if that makes any sense at all, it probably doesn't. All right, so let's go ahead and do like a little run through here like that. I think so, yeah. No, you know what? No. Let's push this in an extra block here like this. Okay. And if you're wondering why there's just like a big cube of sand over here, I started off by world editing it, and then I'm going to, like, terraform it from there. I think that's just the best way to do it than doing it any other way. So, plus, you know, might as well use world edit if you have it, right? Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fill in some of this. I might even swap this out with some, like, sand or something. I don't know yet. But we'll just get that filled in there. And then this under here, actually, is going to get broken. So we can actually just get rid of all this sand. And that will be fine. I need to add elevation to the beach. Like, that's the next thing I have to do. So we'll get to that in a second. All right. So that's there. We're going to break these few blocks here. Same thing as the other side. We're going to put in a couple of pillars of some oak wood. Put some oak wood on top. Oak wood's one of those blocks that, like, we're not going to change. Like, that's a classic city texture pack block. Doesn't need to be changed. It will not be changed. The goal of this project is to change the blocks that initially weren't very good in the city texture pack, I think universally, and at least in my own opinion. So things like you know, the what's it called, the stained clays have been changed because I don't really ever thought those were very good in the city. So things like that are going to be changed in order to make this advanced version of the city texture pack, which is going to eventually be the greatest texture pack in the history of Minecraft. So that is the goal. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab some anvils here. I think I did use anvils on the other boardwalk, so I will use those again. And it is super loud when you're placing these, I tell you. Alright, so let's go ahead and place like 4 more on this side. And a few more on this side. Without going into them, that would be ideal. There we go. Where'd that block come from? That was weird. Anyway, let's take a step back and look at this here. So, in between the staircases that we just implemented, I think I'm going to do just like some sand, right? Just some sand, something that just looks like it kind of like leaked off a little bit. Just kind of slightly into the road. So there'll be a little bit of a mix between maybe some sand. I'm going to keep some of the gray wool. Just kind of like, I might mix in some like random ferns and stuff like that. Just to give it like that much more of this beachy vibe, which is what I'm going for. And you know, it's kind of funny how we're building 2 different beaches here in LD, so you'd think it's kind of like on a peninsula, you know what I mean? If there's a beach on each side, but that's Minecraft for you. I mean, there's no real reason to compare this to real life in terms of like geographical proportions, just because, like, let's be real here, guys. The real world is a little bit bigger than this Minecraft seed. I think that's goes without saying. So, like, this is like the East Coast, like the other side's the West Coast. It's like crazy, or no, it's the other way around, I think. This is the West Coast, that side's the East Coast. Because I believe the sun, well, the sun's straight up, but the sun would set right over there, which would be pretty straight. Actually, let's go ahead and do a quick little time set. What's the nighttime? Is it 10,000? Is it 13,000? It might be 13,000. Whoa. Look at that. Damn. Look at the sky at nighttime, by the way. It's like purpley. Oh my gosh. Red skies at night, sailors delight. Red skies in the morning, sailors take warning. I believe that's the saying. But like, look at this, guys. This is a B to the E to the A to the beautiful. I love it. Oh my gosh, the moon is really nice as well. I wonder what it looks like at nighttime, actually. I haven't even looked. Let's do a quick, like, 17,000. Let's just take a quick peek here. Whoa, it's actually kind of dark and ominous. Not even gonna lie. Look at the moon. Big fan of that. This is nighttime here in Los Angeles in the City Texture Pack Advance. The sky, look. Okay, hold on a second. Look at the freaking sky. It's like a starry night. Oh my god. Now we're inside of like a freaking Vincent Van Gogh painting. Like, what happened? I think it's Vincent Van Gogh. Did Vincent Van Gogh paint Starry Night? If he didn't, then I feel like a complete bimbo right now, but whatever. Anyway, this is looking nice. Like, oh my gosh, this looks great. Anyway, let's get back to business here. I spend too much time admiring this damn texture pack that I don't even do any building. Anyway, let's get back to business here. So, back at daytime. First thing I want to do is, well, okay, I'm going to leave this because I don't need to move it on this side. And in fact, let me just kind of fix this up here. This is no longer required, so we can get rid of this. Okay. So, let's, and we can start to get rid of this sidewalk as well. Let me just kind of do a quick little set 0 for this one, just because, you know, the power of world edit in my hands. Might as well use it, the power within. All right. So we'll turn this into some gray wool. Some gray wool. We got 35:7. I don't know why it's colon. Why can't it be like dash or something? Like, oh man, it's just weird saying 35:7. I don't know why that is, but it just is. All right, we're gonna break these blocks. I'm gonna put down some oak stairs in here. Should look pretty spiffy, pretty nice looking. And that's gonna continue all the way down. I think I might do. I was thinking about doing some sort of like beach shack over here on this part of the boardwalk, kind of in between the lagoon right here, or whatever you want to call this, the little canal that runs, you know, towards the Lake Los Angeles, right? Because the whole water system, you know, I really actually care quite a bit that the water system in this world makes sense, right? So, you know, we have the canal, the lagoon that runs down through from the ocean into the middle of the city, which is Lake Los Angeles. I really actually care about this making sense. And by the way, not even the City Texture Pack Advance can save Papa Lax's house. Goodness. But anyway, let's go ahead and go back over. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The water system in the world is always something I'm trying to make sure that like it looks good, and that's like the first thing I do, right? Roads and water, you got to make sure that those things make sense before you can do like real building, and that's like one of the frustrating things. All right, so here's the deal, guys. I talked about how we needed to do 5 sets was going to be the correct number. So there's one problem with this, okay? We need to do like the beach level set, right? Oh, by the way, running water in this texture pack looks so good, but here's the problem, guys. We have you know, this sand here is just going to keep dropping down, and this is a deep ocean. Like this goes down way too many blocks. By the way, what is this block right here? Gravel? Does this block look different? Let's take a look. Ooh, they made it look like mossy. Is that like, whoa, what the heck? Why is it like, this is crazy. What is this? I have not seen this. What? Wait, hold on. Wait, let me go to a different biome and see if it's still like this. What the heck? Is this might be biome affected. But honestly, I kind of like it with that because it kind of makes it look like it was like seaweed or something. Let's take a look at it over here and see if it looks any different. Yeah, it does. Wow, that's a biome affected block. Learn something new every day. See, I personally don't like biome affected blocks. I just think everything needs to be consistent. But in this case, that's actually really cool because it like actually like changes the ocean floor and makes it look like seaweed is on it and stuff. Like, oh my god, it actually looks like an ocean floor block. Maybe we can just take this block right here and make it like one of the blocks I never use. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's something, and that would be like the ocean floor block. That would be cool. But anyway, here's something I gotta do, guys. This is a little bit of a dirty work thing, but it's got to be done. I'm gonna go ahead and just do like a little underlayer here of some stone, and the reason why I'm doing this is so I can well, first I'll show you guys in a second. Just bear with me here. All right, so let's do a set 1. Okay, so we have like this underlayer of stone, and now what I can do is grab some sand, and let me just go ahead and do that. The best feature in the game, pick block. And now I can put this at sea level, okay? I think I'm going to do the same thing with the dirt. You know, the dirt, obviously, in the City Texture Pack is perfect for, I guess, wet sand. So we'll do the same thing. And maybe we can even make coarse dirt like a lighter color of this possibly. I don't know. I'm always thinking of new ideas, and I'm always, you know, relaying them to Joseph, aka the GOAT of, aka the developer of the City Texture Pack Advanced. So the GOAT basically. All right. So, you know, you guys get the idea, right? I'll make it all you know, wavy and stuff, but here's layer number 1. Just needed to at least get that set in stone here, right? No pun intended, obviously. And then layer 2 will go out a little bit. Maybe it'll start like right here. We'll run out a little bit more. Layer 3 will start right here, okay? So layer 3. Layer 4 will start right here. Layer 4. And this is going to be 2 blocks tall. So this is easy to add, and like it's way harder by hand, obviously, because I don't have World Edit. But with World Edit, I can do this pretty easily. So that's like just something I need to start planning out. So a couple blocks there. So that will be layer number 4, and then we need to do one last layer, layer 5, which would be 3 blocks of the sand dune, which is good because I want the sand dune here, which is 4 blocks tall, to be like basically the top of the beach, kind of. So there'll still be like a kind of a path running through here. Actually, I might even just increase the height of the boardwalk possibly by 1 block, and then actually scrap this here and then maybe change some things. But the 5th level will start right here and it'll go up 3 blocks, okay? And then that will connect eventually over to, I am placing these blocks very poorly, but it'll connect over to the sand dune here, right? Okay, or maybe even just, I'll make that the top of the sand dune possibly, I don't know. Obviously a sand dune would have to go higher than this, but maybe we just need to have like 3 or 4 layers instead of 5, possibly. I don't know if I'm making any sense right now, but I'm just trying to think out loud, right? Because if I wasn't, I'd just be sitting here saying nothing and just building, and that's no fun. All right, first off, this is bothering me. Let me just fill this in. No idea why it's bothering me, but let's just fill it in anyway. All right, so yeah, like I said, there'll be 5 levels to the beach, just like the other beach. Another key thing to consider is that there's going to be another lagoon running through here. So this is the dead end. Just keep that in mind, that this bridge is not going anywhere, right? This is a dead end. Main reason why I don't want like a bridge going over that to maybe possibly connect over to this road here, which is going to continue outward a pretty good distance, I think. Well, at least I might curve it or something. I'm not sure, but the reason why there's no bridge there, or at least there's not going to be a bridge, is because you know, there's some pretty big boats over here that definitely wouldn't fit under a bridge. Like, for example, this yacht over here. Well, it's not really a yacht. It's just kind of like a nice boat. But the one that's in the backyard of these houses, right? These are a little bit more inland, right? I still want these to be connected. Like, this is kind of like a marshland, honestly, with a beach. Because I still want these houses to be have access to the shoreline. But, you know, obviously, they're a little bit more inland. So we're going to have to create these lagoons in order to account for that. But I already mentioned this, but oh my gosh, look at how nice the running water looks. Like, that's 100% a keeper. Like, we're not changing that. There's no way. All right, let's see here. So what's the next thing I want to do? Here it is. I'm going to at least either start to modify this sand dune, or maybe I'll just start to put in the layers here. I think that's probably the better strategy. Let's start to put in these layers. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm going to place a block right here. And then I'm going to run all the way down. This is going to be really poorly done at the start. Trust me. It's not going to look very good at the start. But eventually I'll kind of mold it. You know, I can use the World Edit to get the bulk in. And then I can mold it by hand. Because I'm still much more comfortable just building things by hand. Anyway, sand is, I believe... Hold on. Don't be a Neanderthal, Dan. You can just check your inventory. Sand is 12. Okay. So we got to do a little set 12 here. There we go. So there's layer number 3. Yeah, that's layer 3. All right, so let's go ahead and scrap some sand here. We're going to get rid of this all the way down to right here. Oh, I just did set position 1 twice because I'm a dingus. That's what I do. All right, so let's do to there. Let's do set 0. Not, oh my God, 3570. No. So there's set 0. Let's go ahead and do the same thing over here. Position uno. And let's do position dos. Cadenas is going to be right here. Okay. So there we go. And then these like outlier blocks, not really too concerned about them right now, but I will break them anyway. It's so funny how this was like the last thing I placed at the end of last episode, and it's like the first thing I'm breaking today. Or it's like the last thing I'm breaking today. I don't even know what I'm doing, honestly. But anyway, let's do this next. I'm going to go from this block right here, and I'm going to run all the way down to the other end, and we're going to swap this out with some sand to right there. Let's go ahead and do a set 12. There we go. So that's all getting filled in, and this is going to be layer number 1, sea level layer. And you know, as of right now, it's just kind of these like flat levels right now. It doesn't look very good, right? But it's gonna come together, don't you worry. All right, so let's do 2 blocks up right there. We'll grab the bottom block, and let's actually run all the way down to, let's say, right here. Okay, so we'll do 2 blocks here, and this is going to be a set 12. So there's this is level 4. I think it is, right? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 levels. Level 3 is a little bit wider than it should be, or a little bit longer, whatever you want to say. So we'll probably make that a little bit more even, but that'll work out fine when I kind of fill things in. But finally, last level here is going to be from this one right here, and this will run straight down all the way over to here, and we can connect it like right there. Let's do a set 12, and boom, we have our level 5. So what does this all mean, guys? What did we just change? First off, that sand dune, the top of that sand dune is like right next to the area of the beach. So we have 2 options, okay? I mean, I think it's pretty clear to see that the houses here are not very high above sea level. I think like the base of these houses is like right here. That's why we built them above ground a little bit. So we want like the first floor of the house to be well above sea level. Like, okay, first off, look at this view, by the way. Like, once this all is like built and comes together, like, look at that view right there. Oh my god, that's so nice for Minecraft. Like, for Minecraft, that looks so good. Like, I can't even imagine like what it would look like if we had some balconies on these houses and you could like sit like right here potentially. Damn, dude, like these people are living like fancy living, like SpongeBob. Anyway, so we have to change this now, right? This doesn't make any sense anymore. Or, yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Not many sense. Well, it definitely doesn't make many sense either. But it doesn't make any sense, many sense, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't make sense. So what are we gonna do? What do we gotta do about this? First off, let's grab some sand. Let's grab some this blue wool, which is like, this block is just too insane. Like, we're not changing this block. This block is staying exactly the way it needs to be. So here we go, guys. This path is actually gonna run out here, and I'll probably end up connecting this to the next level here. And you see kind of like these blue paths of, through the sand, at least at the Jersey Shore. I mean, I'm just basing this off the Jersey Shore, guys. Just keep that in mind. You know, that's the shore that I live near, so that's really all I have to go off of. Let me go ahead and grab a block right here. Let's fill this up. So really, the boardwalk isn't that much higher above, you know, the top part of the sand dune. But there's going to be a little bit of a drop in here, right? So I think I'm still going to keep that. But then it'll kind of like slowly go onto the beach. So I think that works out. I think that's probably the way I'm going to do it. I'll keep everything like this. So there's going to be like an area down here that's kind of just like open, right? So you can do a little peekaboo into there, but that'll get patched up. But basically what I'm saying is, you know, the sand dune will run underneath this path, and the sand will be holding up this path, right? This path is not going to be standalone, obviously. That doesn't really make any sense. It's not supposed to be a bridge. It's supposed to be like a mat. So we need to obviously fix this. This will all get filled in kind of like this, and it'll run all the way to the wall with more detail, of course, being added later. But, you know, I think this vision that I have for this area is coming together really nicely. I haven't had too many major, you know, things that have backfired on me in terms of my vision for this, which is always good. You know, not having any setbacks or anything. But, like, right there, that's good. I do like this. Let's get that filled in as well. And then, of course, from here, the sand dune will kind of continue to, you know, mold itself out, right? And then, of course, all of the levels of the beach will do the same exact thing. And we'll have a beach that's honestly pretty similar to the one on the other side. Another thing I need to show you guys. Obviously, this is going to get extended out into the lagoon a little bit more, because this wall here is going to run straight across and run down. The one part about this area that I really have no idea what I want to do with is this road. This is a part that's stumping me a little bit. I think I might just curve this road possibly, or I don't know, because here's the deal, guys. I don't want this to run out into the middle of the ocean. Like, I could add a bridge here. I was thinking about making this the spot for, like, the big bridge of Los Angeles. Because if you do go out a decent way that direction, you will find land. So, I don't know. If you guys think it would be cool, do you think it'd be unrealistic if I added a bridge there? Like a Golden Gate Bridge kind of thing? And you could see the Golden Gate Bridge from the beach. I think it would be a beautiful view. Don't get me wrong. But I just don't know if it's realistic. So, I'm just trying my best here to work with these biomes, because it's a lot of ocean surrounding the city, and that's really been giving me some trouble. So I've been making the most of it. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna end this episode now. I've been on for a while now. This is gonna be a pretty long episode, but hopefully you guys enjoy it. I'm gonna give you guys like 30-minute episodes because I haven't been uploading that many, so I'll be making them a little bit longer than normal, I think. So 30 minutes will be good. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It's been Dan Lags. I'll see you guys in a few days for episode number 8. I'll try to get episode number 8 out, sooner rather than later. But of course, there's no guarantees because I keep saying that every week. So, thank you guys so much for watching and supporting CLD. The support this series gets is just so awesome to me. I really love it. I really should upload more. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next episode. Peace out.